everyone, this is Judy again with...
You just walked right past it.
Hi everyone, this is Judy again with OC Relationship Restoration. I'm here this week to talk about the question that I'm going to ask Adam this week. And so here it is. What I want to ask him this week is, what is one thing you learned about yourself this week? And I think the reason that I am asking this question for him is because as Associate MFTs, I think that we spend a lot of time in helping other people reflect on what they've learned during the week, that I think sometimes we forget to figure out what we've learned about ourselves. And so that's kind of the reason why I would like for him to take the time to pause, to be still, and to ask himself one thing that he has discovered about himself. And so that way he's able to sit in it and be able to grow from it. So here we are. Let's see what he has to say.
So Judy was kind enough, got me my week 2. Got to look at this question here. So just to fill you in, if you happen to pop on this, what is this? What we're doing is basically a year in reflection. So for 2018, we're going to be, Judy Yen is my sidekick in this, my partner in crime. And I ask her a question every week. She asks me a question every week. And we end up with these videos. So this is my question for week 2. Let's see here. What is one thing you've learned about yourself this week? Wow. Okay. My favorite part about this mini-series is the fact that you never know what the question's going to be. And you can't ever prepare for it. So what have I learned about myself this week? You know, when you start off in being an associate marriage and family therapist, you'll hear a lot of things. There's plenty of YouTube channels out there and videos on you need to find a niche, or you need to pick what you're going to do, and you know, almost like we're supposed to start cutting colors out of this palette of what we potentially can paint before we actually know what palettes we're actually good with, what mediums we're good with. And so this week I learned how much I still love working with kids. You know, I had, you know, what's your niche going to be? Oh, it's going to be working with men's issues. It's going to be working with couples, which I have a great passion for both those. But I had a blessing of being able to work with a client who's much, much younger than what I normally work with, and what a joy it was to work with that client. And so what I learned about myself outside of that is to always remain flexible, I guess, to always be accepting of whatever challenge, whatever person walks through that door. That's what I've learned about myself, is I don't know everything about myself just yet. And I feel like that's probably a bigger message that can apply to most of us who are either in our traineeship or in our associateship. The fact is, we're still growing, still maturing, not just in our skills, but what we have as a passion for this industry. So you can look at me, I've got 1,700 hours roughly completed so far of this 3,000 hour journey, and I still get invigorated by working with new and different people and populations that I thought I didn't want to work with. It's amazing what a blessing it is, again, to work with people who walk through our door. And I don't think that gets said enough, that being able to do therapy with these people, be invited into the situations that they're experiencing, the challenges they have, such a humbling experience, and yet so gratifying when you watch these people come in and tell you, I don't need to see you anymore. What we've done is good for me, and I can take it from here. Some of my happiest days are when I get fired. Well, thank you, Judy, for quite the question, and this was a wonderful restoration for myself to take some time and think about this and process. I'm not just growing and learning about myself yearly, it's also weekly, and sometimes hour to hour. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Also, again, in the comments, tell us what you think. I look forward to it. Bye-bye.